but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. Will always love you. You, my darling, you. Bittersweet memories, that is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye, please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. Treat you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness, but above all this I wish you love.
Good afternoon. Welcome everyone who joins us today. And for those watching on live stream, you are all a big part of today. You all have your own memories of Wayne, and today we hope you can reflect on those memories and hope they bring you some peace. On behalf of Wayne's family, they thank you for attending today and for your support. We will hear about the wonderful man he was and the simple pleasures that made him him. My name is Sandy Wills and I am a registered celebrant, and I will be leading today's ceremony. We are here today to honour and celebrate the life of Wayne Riddington. He was diagnosed with aggressive lung cancer on the 24th of January 2025 and sadly passed away on the 22nd of May this year. He celebrated his 50th birthday in March, also of this year. So it's not been a very good year for the start, has it? Wayne passed away at the Horsham Hospital with his wife Michelle, Brian and Jamie with him. Michelle and family would like to thank the staff at the Horsham Hospital for them taking such good care of Wayne. Michelle, Alicia, Chloe would like to give a big thank you to his friends that stood by him through his fight with cancer. You will notice on the casket that there are two teddies, an Essendon one and a Carlton one. Michelle bought these for Wayne and Brian as a symbol of the journey. Wayne was on as they are both footy nuts. The Essendon bear is called Wayne and the Carlton bear is called Brian. And those who know the rivalry will understand the bears. Wayne is the son of Shirley and Philip Riddington, born at the Royal Women's Hospital in Carlton on the 18th of March 1975. He's the only brother to Tracy, Katie and Lauren. Wayne is survived by his loving wife Michelle and his two wonderful daughters Alicia and Chloe, along with his parents Shirley and Philip Riddington, sisters Tracy, Katie and Lauren, nieces Bethany and Bella. Sorry, I just had another thing pop up on my computer. And nephews Nate and James, and of course all of his in-laws. He will also be very missed by his best mates, Brian and Jamie, who were always going fishing and camping, but you will hear more about that a little bit later. He is sadly missed by his workmates, Brian, Jamie, Ash, Josh, Dave, Nathan, and all the guys at O'Neill's. Wayne always liked to have a laugh and leave messages on some of the parcels that were being delivered. There would have been a lot of businesses in town that received a message from Wayne. He would laugh, and when he did, everyone laughed with him, simply because Wayne had a very distinctive and infectious laugh. If you had heard it, you won't forget it. It took a lot to get him riled up, but if it did happen, you could tell because he would go so red in the face and he couldn't hide it. It didn't take long for him to settle down though, because really he was generally a calm man. Wayne was loved and admired and adored by everyone who knew him. I know the support and kind words offered by friends, colleagues, acquaintances, extended family members has been a great comfort to Michelle and the two girls, Alicia and Chloe, and they thank you from the bottom of their hearts. Wayne didn't like too much fuss. He hated putting people out and was always putting others first. He was a genuine guy and he would always be there with a helping hand when needed. He loved his family and he knew they were always there for each other, as they are now, helping each other through this huge loss. There have been many stories told while talking about Wayne. The fishing trips were always better if they fished on shore. If they were out on the boat, the fish went missing. There was always a fish tally, and Jamie always won. There was one occasion, though, that Wayne passed Jamie, and he was over the moon. It was, however, short-lived, because Jamie thought he'd better pull his finger out and get fishing. Jamie won. Something always went wrong, however, once the boat came off the back of the ute. Not in the water, on the land. Another time they got Kylie to sit in the middle of the boat. The boat was rocking and sinking and Kylie's in the middle and she's going down because the guys had forgotten to put the plug in the boat. So, not a good thing for Kylie or the fishing. Another one of Wayne's loves was his car. The number plate, which you will see outside, a beast. He would display it at car shows. It was his pride and joy and took top spot in the garage. It's a FPV, a Ford Performance Vehicle. I didn't know what that was, so he had to spell it out for me. And he has left strict instructions on its use. So I'm told it's only allowed to be driven once a fortnight, and it must be referred to as a male, not a female. It is definitely not allowed to be Michelle's everyday car. Wayne also loved Temu. He loved it and he last ordered something on the 17th of May. It hasn't arrived yet, so it's still coming. He was mad about TMU and he got Michelle involved with it as well, so she's nearly as bad. So the couriers are going to be kept very busy. Wayne also loved horses, but not as obsessive as his other loves. His first multi-bet win came up on Friday, Chloe's birthday. Maybe he's brought him good luck because it was the birthday. People always said Wayne had the biggest heart, and he has a picture on his wall of Farlap. So I guess he has got the biggest heart and he shares it with the horse with the biggest heart, doesn't he? Wayne went to school at Ascot Vale West Primary School in Ascot Vale and Essendon Technical Secondary School. He left school and worked in a butcher shop in Altona. Michelle told me a story about her mum coming home from the butcher's one day and told her she needed to go to the butcher's now, that there was this good-looking boy working in there. Michelle thought, what's the harm? And the very next day found the time to go to the butcher's. She strained her head a bit so she could see out the back and she spotted him and thought, he's not bad. They got chatting and he asked her where she worked and she said, the Donut King. Well, that was music to Wayne's ears as he was an absolute donut king himself. And he said, you'll have to bring me one in. And Michelle said, if you're good, I'll bring you in a six-pack. With that, Wayne said, if you do that, I'll have to marry you. Well, this was 1992. Wayne was 17 and Michelle was 19, and they have been together ever since. Wayne and Michelle married in Dimboola Hall on the 6th of October 2001. They have two daughters, Alicia and Chloe. Alicia born on the 18th of December 2002, followed by Chloe on the 16th of May 2005. Their family now complete. Wayne was also a very handy man, and in 2006 there was a scheme to build your own home, and that is exactly what he did. He built the family home into Brook Street. It was one of those things that he was extremely proud of, and he put everything he had into it. He worked tirelessly on it every spare moment he had, every weekend. Mind you, he did get held up as he had to get some help when he accidentally broke his foot during the build when he was having a night out with Brian. And he obviously couldn't see very clearly and fell. In came Michelle, helping during the build and did a lot of the painting as well. So it really did become a joint project for them to be so very proud of today. He also built the family dining table that we sat at the other day, and it's very, very solid, I might add, and I don't think it's ever going to be replaced. Wayne loved his mates and was exceptionally close to my son, Brian. They worked together, camped, fished together. Their wives got on, which is even a better bonus. And then throw in a couple of others, you've got Jamie and Nicole. And it was party time. Then there's the Christmas lights. Wayne loved them. Every year he bought more. Michelle tells me you can hardly move in the storage room because it's just chock-a-block full of Christmas lights and Christmas things. He tried to pretend he didn't like Christmas, but he loved watching the kids open their presents when they were younger and how much they loved the lights. He loved dinners or any time they were all together. He truly loved his family and would often say how blessed he was. They were everything to him. Wayne loved Carlton, but we can't blame him for that. And on that note, I would now like to invite Michelle and her mum Rose up to say a few words, followed by Brian. So if you'd all like to come up now.
Hello, my name is Michelle, Wayne's wife. We have two beautiful girls, Alicia and Chloe. The girls and myself appreciate you all being here today to share the special memories and remember the fun, loving person Wayne was. It all began 32 years ago in 1992. This is when I first met Wayne. I remember my mum coming home from the street and saying, "Hey Shelley, there's a really cute guy in the butcher shop." All I could say was, "Oh really, Mum?" I ended up going down to check this guy out. I looked in the butcher shop window. There he was. I actually thought there was a real cuteness about him. Well, I ended up going in even though I was really nervous. We introduced ourselves and started talking. He asked me where I was working. I said, "Donut King." His eyes lit up and he said, "You'll have to bring me a donut." So that's what I did the next day. I took him a chocolate jam donut. He was so surprised he smiled and said, "How did you know I like chocolate jam donuts?" I replied, "Lucky guess." From that very day, 12th of August, is when our relationship has started. 6 months down the track, I was moving out of home into a flat. I told Wayne what I was doing, and he said to me that he was moving in with me. There was no ifs, buts, or maybes. He was moving in. 1 year later, we moved into a house in Altona, and in 1996, that's when Wayne had taken me out to dinner to a Chinese restaurant called Harbour Inn. I will never forget it. After finishing our meal, Wayne had gone to the back of the restaurant and he came down and there was a big wheel of flowers coming my way with a white ribbon saying, "Will you marry me?" Then Wayne got down on his knee and asked, "Will you marry me?" I was so happy, I said yes straight away. Wayne and I had a very long engagement. In this time, we had moved to Kyneton. I worked for Woolworths. Back then, it was known as Safeways. And Wayne was working in a butcher shop. I said to Wayne about making a date for the wedding. The poor thing thought I wanted a fairy tale wedding, big dress, everything. I told Wayne I didn't care when or how, let's just get married. We both decided on the 6th of October. It turned out to be absolutely perfect. In 2002, we had our beautiful daughter, Alicia, and then 2005, we had our other daughter, Chloe. Wayne loved both of his girls so very much. He could not help himself. He always bought something for them whenever we went shopping. We actually bought the girls so many dolls, Monster High ones, of course, which led to Wayne building 2 big white doll houses for them. Mind you, the girls had white paint all up their arms. When the girls were older, Wayne used to love cooking with them, mainly cakes and biscuits. That was always, Wayne did have a sweet tooth. At the point of time, we had already built the house. That was where we started all of our family memories. My mum and dad had finally moved to Horsham. Every second weekend, we had played a card game called Canasta. It was a big competition out of Mum and Wayne, who would be king or queen. We also had a game where there were 6 of us. There was us 4, plus Wayne's best mate, Brian, and his lovely wife, Kylie. Wow, what a game that was. Still to this day, very day, I can hear him saying, "I'm the king of canasta, ha ha." Over the years, Wayne had so many different things he was into They were golf, fishing and camping mainly. He absolutely loved fishing and camping with his mates Brian and Jamie. They always had a great time. Wayne also had a phase where he loved Black Panthers. We went to the Queen Vic market. He had a look and Wayne had seen the one he wanted. I'll never forget. We carried the statue on public transport all the way back home. We had a laugh as we took turns carrying the awkward thing back home. Ever since I was with Wayne, I got to know that he had a thing for Ford cars. He always spoke about his dad's XA. So then one day he went and got an XY. The only thing was, it wasn't complete. He got one to do up. He was so excited about this project until one day he said, nothing's happening, so I'm selling it. Years went by. When Wayne wanted a dream car, which he did get, he called a beast. It's a GS. He loved this car so much. It only ever came out on some weekends or if we were going to a car show. That's how much he loved his Ford GS. Besides everything Wayne loved doing, he was also a warm and loving father. He loved both his girls with all his heart. Wayne was also a very caring and understanding and amazing husband. He was my life and my world and my rock. He was everything to me and my girls. I can honestly say that I thank my lucky stars we met all those years back. And we've got to make him so many special memories as a family, which we hold very dear to our hearts. We miss him so very much. He will always be forever in our hearts. And we will love you always for eternity. Rest in peace, my darling.
Oh. Hi everybody. I don't know if I can read this, but I'm going to because Wayne meant so much to us. Fun-loving little bugger sometimes. But I'm going to read this for him. Wayne, you were taken away from us too early. You did put up a fight. We love you. Now you have no pain. You will be in our hearts. Leaving behind Michelle, my wife, Michelle, two beautiful daughters, Alicia and Chloe. Family and friends, nieces, nephews, aunts. I hope I'm putting you all in. Love your mother-in-law, Rosemary, and father-in-law, Frank. God bless you, Wayne. The gates to heaven are open to you to walk in without pain. Sorry. This little one I have here, there's two little darlings. My little grandson and granddaughter that couldn't be here today. And if anybody else had two little grandkids or that can't be here, this is for them too. Uncle Wayne, the stars will shine much brighter in heaven, knowing you're there. We love you, Uncle Wayne. Nate and Isabella Gunn Hall, and my darling son Michael and daughter-in-law Sarah. It goes to show how much you were really loved and appreciated in this world. But in the world you're going to, you will have no pain. Thank you.
Wish me lucky. Hi, I'm Brian Preble, and I'm one of Wayne's best mates. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for being here today. Wayne would have appreciated it, but would have hated interrupting anybody's day. But that's Wayne, always putting others first. I met Wayne in early 1999 while I was a meat delivery driver for the local abattoirs, and he was the new butcher at Con's Butchery in Dimbulla. I remember I actually had a broken wrist at the time, and as I walked in with my cast and a hind quarter over my shoulder, I hear, "You right, mate? You right?" We got talking and just hit it off, and we've been there for each other ever since. Wayne and I were a big part of each other's families, and my wife Kylie and our children Caitlin and Ashley and grandchildren are going to miss him deeply. Wayne loved seeing the grandkids, and as he was a big kid himself. A funny moment, Wayne asked Caitlin for a hold of Malia, my granddaughter, one day, and he's put his arms out and said, "Come to Daddy." To my reply, "Is there something I should know about?" Before we all burst out laughing. Wayne was a funny bugger and enjoyed a joke and a laugh or shit stirring over footy, as anyone who has worked with him would testify. Wayne had an infectious laugh. He had the gift of the gab. He could talk to anyone. He'd have a crack at building most things. He was stubborn. He was obsessive when it came to a new hobby, but he was a proud man and one of the most genuine, honest, loving and caring blokes anyone could ever meet. I've made a short list of some of Wayne's proudest moments I've been with him for. The day he married the love of his life, Michelle. The day he became a father and his first princess, Alicia, was born in Ballarat. The day his second princess, Chloe, was born here in Horsham. And the day they moved into the house that Wayne and Michelle had built together. And the day his FPV, GS and Pride and Joy, the beast, come off the truck. But most of all, he was a proud husband and father who worked hard to provide for his family, and everything he did for his girls. To Michelle, Alicia and Chloe, always remember you girls were his world. And he loved you all with every bit of that big heart of his. He will always be with you girls. Also remember, Kylie and I are here for you to lean on when you need, as I'm sure so will majority of the people here today. We've shared a million laughs and created so many memories I'll cherish forever. From our days on the piss at Elsie's, our AFL Grand Final days, especially cheering against Collingwood or Richmond when they were in it, our Bathurst days when we would all unite for Ford, or our boating adventures, because let's be fair, you have to catch fish on the boat to call it fishing adventures. And our camping trips, where we'd have our own fishing contests only for Jamie to upstage us every time. To Wayne. You thought I was crazy from the day we met, and I never disappointed you. Thank you for having us in your life. It's been a privilege to call you my mate, even with the list of chores you've left me. But as I promised, I've got your back. I'm seriously going to miss you, just dropping in for a game of pool. hanging shit on all the Essendon stuff in my shed, and our Essendon and Carlton banter, where you would have been still giving me shit over your win on Sunday night. But most of all, I'm just going to miss your laugh, your smile, and just you in general. So close. Thank you again for being such a good bloke. This isn't goodbye. This is just to meet again, brother. Love you.
You will notice the fishing rod and the pool cue here as a memory of Wayne. Wayne will be remembered for his dry wit and his cheeky sense of humour, his laugh, his love of family, his thoughtfulness, beer, his mates, and Carlton Football Club. We're now going to watch a slideshow with some special memories of Wayne and listening to some of his favourite songs. While doing this, take a moment with your own memories of him, and if you would like to pray for Wayne, take this moment to do that. Thank you.
Feels like I'm standing in a timeless dream of light mists of pale amber rose. Feels like I'm lost in the deep cloud
We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. With all the champions they like to send up, we'll keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous old dark blues. We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. With all the champions they like to send up, we'll keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous old dark blues.
I'd like to now share with you a poem called One at Rest by an unknown author. Think of me as one at rest. For me you should not weep. I have no pain, no troubled thoughts, for I am just asleep. The living, thinking me that was is now forever still, and life goes on without me, as time forever will. If your heart is heavy now because I've gone away, dwell not long upon it, friend, for none of us can stay. Those of you who liked me, I sincerely thank you all. And those of you who loved me, I loved you most of all. And in my fleeting lifespan, as time went rushing by, I found some time to hesitate, to laugh, to love, to cry. Matters it now if time began, if time will ever cease? I was here, I used it all, and now I am at peace. Death is nothing at all. Wayne has only slipped away into the next chapter, if you like. Whatever you were to each other, you still are. Laugh as you always laughed at the little jokes you enjoyed together. Let his name be the household word that it always was. Let it be spoken without the ghost of a shadow in it. Life means all that it ever meant. Why should Wayne be out of mind? Because he is out of sight. Wayne would not want your hearts to be burdened with grief. He would want you to fill the empty space left by his passing with the presence of his love. Look for the things to be glad about, the little things that you can smile about and celebrate as you remember his life. Be glad for the joys that he had and for the fullness of his life. Be glad for having known him and for the contributions he gave so willingly to you all. Wayne's passing has made us all aware of the fragility of life. And although we are sad to be gathered here today, we also need to feel honoured that we shared in his life and forevermore will have his presence and memory amongst us. As we come to the end of today's ceremony of Wayne's life, the family thank you again for attending and invite you to join them back here at the church after the burial at the Horsham Lawn Cemetery. You can choose to remain here if you don't wish to attend the cemetery. Tea and coffee will be available until the family return, where a light afternoon tea will also be available at that time. Michelle and family look forward to catching up with you all afterwards and chatting about your memories with Wayne. Thank you for all being here today as we remembered Wayne's life and his unique spirit. We now finish with another song for Wayne, Faith Hills, That You'll Be.
When I think back on these times and the dreams we left behind, I'll be glad 'cause I was blessed to get to have you in my life. When I look back on these days, I'll look and see your face. You were right there for me. In my dreams I'll always see you soar above the sky. In my heart there'll always be a place for you for all my life. I'll keep a part of you with me, and everywhere I am there you'll be. And everywhere I am there you'll be. Will you show me how it feels to feel the sky within my reach? And I always will remember all the strength you gave to me. Your love made me make it through. Oh, I owe so much to you. You were right there for me. In my dreams I'll always see you soar above the sky. In my heart there'll always be a place for you for all my life. I'll keep a part of you with me, and everywhere I am there you'll be. 'Cause I always saw in you my light, my strength. And I wanna thank you now for all the ways you were right there for me. You were right there for me. In my dreams